Hi everyone. Today's mini lesson I will talk about Maria Stewart, bemoaning the consequences of racism. Maria Stewart was an African American abolitionist, educator, and lecturer. She is remembered as the first American woman to speak publicly to a mixed gender audience on political issues. Her courage and words give us a window into the challenges African Americans faced in the early 19th century. Before we dive into the article, let's look at some key concepts for this period between 1820 and 1840. First, the abolitionist movement. This was a growing effort to end slavery in the United States, and Stewart's work connected to groups like the American Anti-Slavery Society, founded in 1833. Another key event was Nat Turner's Revolution in 1831. This slave uprising in Virginia shocked the nation, and while it fueled abolitionist calls for freedom, it also led to harsher restrictions on African Americans. Stewart's speech in 1832 was shaped by this atmosphere, where the push for equality was growing, but so was the backlash. Maria Stewart's main idea can be grouped into three themes. First, economic inequality. She pointed out that African Americans were denied land, wealth, and access to fair wages. The second one, social prejudice. No matter how hard they worked, Black Americans were still viewed as inferior. The third one, moral and educational uplift. She believed the Black community should strive for education, unity, and self-respect to rise above oppression. About the key quotes. One of her most striking lines was, "Why sit here and die? We have neither lands nor gold money, yet we are looked upon as inferior." Here she's saying that it's not laziness holding people back, it's systematic exclusion from resources and opportunity. She also calls directly to her community, like, "Yeah, sons of Africa, awake, awake, rise, no longer sleep nor slumber, but distinguish yourselves." This is both a rallying cry and a challenge. She's urging action, not waiting for others to deliver equality. About the historical context. What was happening in 1832? Slavery was still legal in the South, and in the North, racism was deeply entrenched. Free Black communities faced limited job opportunities, segregated schools, and discrimination in public life. Nat Turner's revolution had just happened a year before, increasing tensions, and the American Anti-Slavery Society was about to be founded, making a more organized face of the abolitionist movement. Maria Stewart's speech stands out because she was a Black woman addressing these political issues publicly, something almost unheard of at the time. Her core argument was racism and economic exclusion caused not just poverty, but a kind of spiritual death. She believed true equality required access to education, meaningful work, and social dignity. And while she criticized the system, she also called on African Americans to lift themselves up, to develop their moral character, knowledge, and unity as a way to fight prejudice. Why does this matter for us in studying American history? First, it expands our understanding of the abolitionist movement to include Black women's leadership, which is often overlooked. Second, it reminds us that freedom without equality leaves systematic injustice in place. And finally, it connects directly to modern conversations about systematic racism and economic inequality. These issues didn't end with emancipation. So here has a quick question to think about. How would Steward's idea resonate with present-day discussions about systematic racism and economic justice? Thank you for listening.